Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Season 4 of Live from Studio B.
Woo!
We are so excited to be back for another season, and I am so excited to be back as your co-host and introducing our new co-host.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie. You might know me from Mackenzie with a Microphone, but now I'll be hosting with Elliot, and I'm super excited to get started.
And I am the aforementioned Elliot. So let's get right into it.
All right.
So college football season is in full swing now, and the AP rankings have gone out multiple times, the top 25, and Syracuse hasn't made those rankings yet.
Yeah.
But we wanted to go over a list of things that Syracuse does rank number one at.
Syracuse University ranks number one at the amount of keg stands done on a Wednesday.
We are number one in students who will give a lap dance to Abe Lincoln.
We are the number one university in Go Puff condom sales.
We are number one in students who get STDs from toilet seats. And just in students who get STDs. Thanks, GoPuff.
We are number one in students who say they would vote for Joe Biden, but won't actually remember to vote.
We are number one in students who say rise and grind to friends who passed out of the party an hour ago.
We are number one in viral videos. No, not that one. Not that one either. Definitely not that one. That one, yeah.
We are number one in celebrating the month of May in April.
We are number one in students who think that Carmelo Anthony can still play basketball.
We are number one in white people whose only black friend is the statue of Ernie Davis.
And finally, we are number one at being ranked number 12 in the ACC. But really, we are so excited to be back here at SU, especially because Elliot and I are both sophomores this year. Basically, we don't have to deal with all of the new troubles that the freshmen do.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, over the summer, they increased the price of Syracuse University's tuition to about $73,000.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, which begs the question, what can you do with that amount of money? So we did a little bit of research, and here's what we came up with.
You could feed a family of 4 for 25 years.
You could rent a one-bedroom apartment in Brooklyn for about 30 months.
Or you could rent a one-bedroom apartment in the Upper East Side for like 20 minutes.
You could buy 12,498.44 go Q's cheese quesadillas.
You could buy 723 bottles of Alex Jones's Force DNA Plus pills. Or you could buy the entire contents of Alex Jones's online store 11 times.
You could buy 18,091 copies of National Treasure.
You could get a full penis transplant, or if you already have a penis, you could get it enlarged 5.5 times.
You could get arrested for indecent exposure and post bail for yourself 3 times. On a similar note, you could commit arson and bail yourself out of jail once. So it's kind of a choose your own adventure, like commit arson, indecent exposure, you gotta kind of pick one. But however, you should never try both at once because you will burn your penis off, and remember, you can only afford one transplant.
And remember, this list is things that cost less than $73,000, and I'd like to add another one, 3 nights of intense pleasure with Elliot Fish. Whoa. Numbers at the bottom.
No. Adding on to that, or you could get an actual hooker. Wait, Elliot, you wrote this. You spent that much on a hooker?
Well, yeah, $72,000. Why? Did your hooker cost less money?
My hook? What?
Who's your guy? Did I not get the deal?
Oh my goodness, Elliot.
Speaking of hookers, Tiger Woods. Mackenzie, is Tiger Woods your guy? Is he your hooker?
Oh my goodness, I don't have a hooker, Elliot.
Okay. Tiger Woods won his first golf tournament in 5 years. Nike is still hesitant to endorse him, though, after he took the just do it mentality a little bit too far.
Tiger credited his win to all of his practices driving under the influence. Bill Cosby has been sentenced to 3 to 10 years in prison for sexual assault. Bill Cosby, once known as America's dad, now known as America's one neighbor that you walk past as quickly as possible.
Dunkin' Donuts is dumping the donuts and is going by just Dunkin' now. That's like being named Christopher and deciding to go by just Topher.
Pete Davidson called the city of Syracuse trash after visiting this summer. On the other hand, Ariana enjoyed her time here. Apparently, she loves trash. Pete Davidson.
A Penn State student is facing trial after charging $15,000 to his roommate's credit card for porn. When his lawyers told him they were going to get him off, he responded, "Again?"
Researchers at Syracuse have found in the latest study that cannabis won't actually reduce the intensity of your pain. Neither is therapy, but that doesn't stop me from trying. I know, it's sad, right?
Yeah. A British woman found herself in the hospital, and this is a real story, after finding a turtle in her vagina from a long night of partying.
Yikes.
But you know, it could have been worse.
Worse than a turtle in your business, really?
Yeah, it could have been a snapping turtle.
Oh, no.